What's going on, everybody? Black Stang 610 back again with another episode of Mossy Pine Ranch. We are doing some cleanup work today, finalizing some cleanup work, and then we are taking corn to market. It's time to sell. We managed to hold off from, when Grandpa's old barn collapsed. We'll talk about that here in a minute. I just want to get this fired up. Get the old Lodestar warmed up. It is a chilly one. About noontime. We got some silage I want to get out of the silo up there. We're gonna do that first, and then we'll get the corn out of the silo back here. John is not around today. He had to run up north for the weekend. Unfortunately, I could use the help, but got to take care of stuff. But we got all the Christmas decorations down. We've been doing some cleanup up here. Luckily, Tom and Bruce have been super nice and just, I have literally the best neighbors a guy could ask for. Tom lent us the truck you see there. That was the one that was sitting up there on the lot. Bruce lent us his trailer. He lent us his loader, as well as the trailer you see on my truck there, loaded up. We actually just finished this up yesterday, getting everything cleaned up. As you can see, it took about a month, but we got everything cleaned up from the barn collapse. Luckily, the silo, it doesn't look like it sustained any damage. We're actually going to, like I said, get the silo itself drained today. That will tell us what we need to know, if there's any internal damage to any of the, rafters or like studs. I don't really know, girders, I guess you'd call them. So let's see what we can do here. We're gonna get this up because we're gonna take this back here in a little bit. Right there should be good. Okay. Get everything locked down there. We'll save that for a little bit here. Let's get the Lodestar loaded up on some silage. I think there's about 30,000 liters roughly. All right, got everything loaded up here. Had to move forward a little bit. It was kind of getting uneven. Looks like the animal dealer is our best bet here, so I'm gonna head that way. Probably gonna have at least another load, and let's hammer down. Well, that was fun. A little bit of a waste of time. Got down to the animal dealer and they were actually closed. I guess somebody brought some silage down that was contaminated and they had to shut it down and basically sweep you know, clean the whole place out. So I gave Tom a call, and he said he would take it. So we're actually up here dropping off at Tom's instead. He couldn't offer me what the going rate was. It's a couple bucks cheaper, but you know what? It's okay. You know, couple grand. We're still waiting on the insurance check. Luckily, we did have a homeowner's, like a farmer's policy, so we will get a little bit of money for the collapse. They came out, they did the estimate, you know, they viewed the damages. And I don't know. I think you guys said if I get 20K, I'll be I'll be lucky. It is what it is. Hopefully the corn, because we were able to wait, we'll bring enough in to where we can, you know, talk to Bruce about having his guys come in and build a new either workshop or barn or something there. We need something. That'll probably be early spring if I had to best guess. But for right now, you know, we got it cleaned up. That was the big thing. We're waiting on the insurance check and cash and corn, and you know, waiting on spring. We got some tomatoes to do, so stay tuned. Appreciate you all. Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already, because you know, this is 21 episodes deep into this series. We're not stopping, and I appreciate all the love as we push towards, you know, 750 subscribers and then 800, and eventually our goal of 1,000 before year's end. So please, like I said, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe, and show that support. Let me know down below what you think. We're gonna get refilled up here with another load, and we'll be right back. Well, all right, guys, we just got the last little bit of silage offloaded. Fortunately, we ran out of daylight, so we're gonna have to get the rest of the stuff taken care of tomorrow, and we'll have to get the corn harvested, or not harvested, taken to market tomorrow. So we're gonna get back to the farm, get this parked up for the night, and I will see you all in the morning. Well, good morning, everybody. We are back again. In the truck. I got the trailer hooked up. We are loaded down. Thing's about halfway full. We scraped, like I said, yesterday, we scraped the ground. We basically leveled the plot off. And now, we're actually heading back to the edge of the property. We're gonna dump the dirt out down here. I think there's an old pit on the other side here. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get in here. It's all overgrown. Let's go take a walk. Let's go see. Yeah, Nah, it's all overgrown. All right, we'll have to do the dirt clearing Tom and I talked about. We were gonna, if it was clear back up in there, I was gonna dump right on the property line because I'm not gonna use this dirt. It's more so just like backfill. Back on in here. Well, battery died in the camera. We got a fresh one in now. We're on our way down to Bruce's to drop the trailer off. We got everything dumped out back. Yeah. Next step is basically corn, but the conveyor system hasn't gotten here yet, the lower conveyor. And I don't think, I don't know, I gotta look and see if the Conveyor can do both. If the Conveyor can do both, then it won't be an issue. If not, then we're not gonna be able to take our corn to market until that system comes in. That belt system. Come on, buddy. All right, let's get this unhooked. There we are. I really appreciate Bruce. Bruce has been such a big help. Tom has been a big help. Honestly, I don't think this would have been nearly as cleaned up as it is without them. Because, I mean, literally, Bruce gave me the loader. I was able to get all the big stuff out of the way. In the first couple loads, we were able to get all the debris picked up. And then we used that loader to basically scrape, scrape the ground, scrape the plot up and get it all level again, pack it down with the bucket. And basically, once that's all tamped down, we'll be ready for a new building there. So get this parked up. And we'll probably go down and mess with that conveyor. I'll see if we can't flip it around to utilize for corn release instead of intake. All right, see you guys in a minute. Well, would you look at that? It actually worked. So we got our first load of corn loaded on. We're gonna go take it up to, I believe, let me double check here. Looks like the grain elevator. Okay. Get this loaded, offloaded. We'll work on this over the next couple days. And then hopefully we can get Bruce's crew out here to start quoting us for a new barn. I think I'm gonna have them look into either a sheep's pen or a chicken coop. I'm leaning towards chickens. They're a little easier to maintain, and frankly, I know nothing about sheep. So I'm probably, I know John wanted to dive into sheep. I'm leaning more towards chickens, so I'll probably end up pulling the trigger on a coop. And yeah, that's basically where we're at. We'll get through winter. Let's see what we get for a load. $7,200 there, and so about 10 grand, 10,400 roughly. Okay, we can deal with that. Yeah, I'm gonna do a couple more runs here. I gotta take the tomatoes down to the restaurant, and with that said, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this episode. I know this one's kind of a relatively short one, just because we're you know, after harvest in the winter, not really a whole lot to do, but I appreciate you tuning in, appreciate you watching. Also, this is Kate's last episode editing for me, so I just want to say, you know, just a heartfelt thank you to her for all her time, all her hard work, all her effort, because this series would not be as stable as what it is without her. So again, just thank you so much to her. It's been a pleasure working with her, and you know, I wish her all the best. Make sure you check her out on Twitter at KayteVon. And I'm definitely gonna miss her editing for me. So if you haven't, please hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Like I said, we are on that path to 1,000 subscribers to get YouTube partner status, and I'm trying to get there by Christmas time this year. So please, if you haven't, do what I asked there, and drop a like, drop a sub, and we will see you all on the next episode of Mossy Pine Ranch. Later.